Hi, welcome everyone. I'm Christina Ambubuyog of iloveintuition.com, and I'm here for another I Love Intuition guest expert interview with my gorgeous friend and partner in crime, Kirsten Barrett of expressivesouls.com. Hi, yay! So Kirsty and I, we are teaming up and gearing up for our South Lake Tahoe experience called The Art of Trust. And you can visit that at artoftrust.com, where together we will go deep into your unique intuitive process and help you develop a deep, trusting relationship with your intuition. So we're excited for the magic that's going to happen over 3 days in Tahoe together. So thanks, Kirsten, so much for being here.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Yeah. So Kirsten Barrett is a professional psychic and manifestation mentor at expressivesouls.com. So as a psychic, her specialty is tuning into who you are at soul level and discovering your soul's divine gifts and purpose so you can consciously choose to live your purpose and create a life you love. I love that. And Kirsten has a master's in acupuncture and oriental medicine. Before studying Chinese medicine, she received a master's in expressive arts therapy with a specialization in dance therapy and counseling psychology. After all of that education, she became a professional psychic. Ta-da!
I know, I can imagine the shock.
Right, I love that. It's like, geez, why not, you know?
Let's come out of the closet, shall we?
Yes. So Kirsten, she has a passion for helping people express their unique purpose through creating a business they love. Her extensive background in psychology and health also give her a unique frame of reference for giving psychic readings on relationships, health, and well-being as well. So I love that. I love how your background spans such a wide range of creativity and health and medicine and bringing that together as a psychic. So
thank you. Yeah, that was basically a product of following my own intuition and wondering why the heck I felt like a leaf blowing in the wind, going every which direction, following those nudges. And here we are.
Yeah, and I can totally relate. And I'm sure everyone who's watching definitely has some sort of that feeling. Where do I go and what do I do? And we're tapping into so many different things, and then they feel like, oh my gosh, where's it all going to happen? Where's it all going to go?
How does it fit together? Yeah, and then when it starts to fit together, you can see the divine perfection of it. And oh, okay, this is really beautiful.
I love that.
Yeah.
So as a psychic, how are you different? I feel like with all these things, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, right. Well, first, a lot of people I find, just the word psychic, immediately people start to think of, the traditional psychic, where it's like, okay, I'm going to go to this person and they're going to tell me where I'm going to be in 6 months. I'm going to meet somebody. I'm going to have a new job. I'm going to move to a new place. That's sort of what we've come to expect of psychics. And really, we're divine beings creating all the time. And so what psychics read is just a probability of, if you continue to take action in this particular way, then this is what you're likely going to manifest. So what I do is I really tap into who you are at soul level, how you personally manifest and create. What is your style, your unique way? And what are your gifts? What's your purpose? How do you bring that into your everyday practical experience so that you can say, I want to manifest this. I want to create this. This is my intention. From that, what actions can I take to intentionally align with that result? How can we increase the probability that you're going to reach that outcome? So that's what I do. I work with people to understand how they, what their soul code is, what their blueprint is, so that they can see what their way is instead of trying to create the way they see other people creating. So it's all very personal.
What I love and what you talked about was our unique way of creating and manifesting. And I've had a soul profile reading from Kirsten, and it blew my mind. Like, there were so many things about it that it's like I knew, that's like I know I work in this way, but because we get trained, specific ways of time management or productivity or creativity, or we should be doing things, or we should be waking up at this time of the day, or whatever it is. We learn all
everywhere.
These things.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then what our soul,
Yeah.
our soul has this unique way of creating. And I was just like, oh yes, I knew I was like, knew something, I was onto something.
I knew I was yeah. And it's funny because, we basically learn by copying others, and it's necessary, when we're learning how, when we're developing as small children, we're modeling, or we're learning from everyone that we're seeing, how do you eat? How do you walk? How do you do all these things? So we start out of necessity, we're learning so much information. So we're copying and mimicking and trying to really understand how things work. And what happens is we tend to stay in that mimicking way. And, we're constantly learning, taking new information, trying to assimilate it into our lives without really understanding, well, is this authentic to me? Is this really truly aligned with how I personally am in my soul? Yeah. And oftentimes it's not.
And I know with the soul profile, you really look at our soul's purpose and those divine gifts that we came here with to share.
Yeah.
So why do you feel that's important for people to know?
When you understand your soul's unique personality and the gifts that are just inherent in who you are, then you give yourself permission to really step into that and express that. And it becomes something that you bring consciously to your business, to your marketing, to your relationships, to the way that you feed yourself. And, it becomes part of, you and I have talked about this before, where it's like, how can you bring your divinity, your soul purpose, your unique gifts into everyday tasks, right. Things that might seem mundane. When you bring your divinity to them, consciously, nothing's mundane. Why it's so important is because it really just opens up this whole new level of being able to be authentic and be honest with yourself, and gives yourself permission to take action from that awareness and that light. And really, in the essence, our soul purpose is all the same. We're all here to to really create from the truth of who we are. So as divine beings, we're here to create and have experiences of ourselves as divine beings. That greater purpose is the same for all of us. But the part that's unique is more, what is your unique soul personality that you're going to bring into your expression.
I love that.
Yeah, so it just helps people understand why they're naturally gifted at the things that they are gifted at. And a lot of times people have blind spots around that. We tend to not really value our gifts the way we value others,
Right.
So it's helpful to get clear.
So speaking of those blind spots, so what do you feel is this biggest block for people to fulfill their soul's purpose or step into their purpose?
It comes down to people losing track of who they are. And what happens is when we, at soul level, we have this very unique personality. And every time we make choices that go against the truth of who we are at soul level, which we do often, we're human. We go about our day, we forget who we are, we make choices that are incongruent with our soul. And the more that we do that in the present life and over past lives, the harder it is to remember who we are, because we're gradually taking ourselves further and further out of alignment. And so what I do is I cut through all of that, go straight to your original blueprint. Who were you when your soul first came to be? And remind you of that. So that you can start taking action from that. So really what happens is the biggest block is that we just forget. And in our forgetting, we lose track of really the choices that are available to us. But if you just think of it as you can only receive intuitive guidance that you're currently open to receiving. And if you've lost track of the truth of who you are at soul level, then intuitively you're just skirting around some things. You're getting information, but you're not really able to see deeper.
Yeah.
And there's lightning.
and that means that's like that's an energetic like woohoo!
It's been raining, but not a lot of action on the thunder and lightning front, and there you have it.
That is awesome. It was so funny because I was getting chills while you were saying that. Like I was like, oh yeah, that feels really good. Like something's like, it's just aligning.
Yeah. And that's something that I never really got before until I got it, and I was like, ooh, that's juicy. That's one thing that's really powerful in the clearing work, that we do, is helping you understand who you are at soul level, clearing out, kind of the cobwebs around that understanding, and then bringing that understanding into your day-to-day practical, how you live your life, action steps.
Right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. We got some thunder with it too.
Yeah.
Some excitement, right? So, can you share with the I Love Intuition community a exercise or tool that they can use to help them deepen their trust with their intuition and open up more into their purpose?
Absolutely. So, the first thing that I do with all my clients is go straight to that soul blueprint, and really figure out, okay, who you are at soul level, help clear blocks and restrictions that are keeping you from being able to see that. And then I really gear my tools that I offer them and the exercises that they do based on that. So I want to give everybody something that's general enough that no matter what your soul blueprint is, it will be helpful. So this is what I will offer today. It's really, you're a divine being. Your intention rules. It is the ultimate, right? Mm-hmm. So if you want to have a deeper understanding of who you are at soul level, declare it. Just say, I want to have a deeper, more full understanding of who I am at my soul deepest level, right? And then intuition will start to guide you to opportunities to learn more, right? You'll start seeing all kinds of different opportunities to further that awareness. And, it doesn't matter so much which path you choose. The important thing is choose a path, right? If you're saying, I want to understand this, your intuition is going to say, oh, here's a way, here's a way, here's a way. Mm-hmm. So you have to pick a way. And you have to take that action to learn more. And then the next step will be revealed.
Yeah.
So the clarity of intent that's the exercise I leave you with. And I want to say, direct people to, if they haven't already read the blog post that you and I wrote together on setting really kick-ass clear intentions. It's on theartoftrust.com. Go to Trust Tips. Check out Trust number 1. Because, you and I just got together and we really talked about the essence of a really amazing intention, and it's powerful. So I just remind your community that it's there and to not miss that opportunity.
Right. I love that. Just declare it, just declaring.
Exactly. Declare it and then say to the universe, all right, I want to know more. Where can I find more? Bring it to me. And you will start receiving opportunities.
Absolutely.
Opportunities that you do have to say yes to.
Right. Taking action, following through.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love it.
Yeah.
Cool. Good. I love that. Okay. So I'm excited for our 3-day awesome experience, Yay! Art of Trust in Lake Tahoe. So what are you most excited about? What are you so giddy to bring to the table?
It's funny. I'm so excited about I've spent a lot of time in the spiritual community, and people can be so serious, and I get really serious. I take my spirituality really seriously. So one of the things I'm so excited about is you and I we love to have fun. We love to laugh. We love to just be in the joy of our intuition and our process, and things get messy, and that's just all part of it, and it's fun. And So I'm really excited to be in that space with you and with all of the people who feel called to join us, because I know that we're going to have an awesome, fun time, and we're going to do some amazingly powerful work. You know, I'm going to bring not only the soul purpose work, but also like really mapping out for people how you manifest. What is your unique style? How are you most productive? And then, you know, everything that I've learned and discovered and explored through my dance therapy and my expressive arts therapy background. You know, we're going to be doing movement and talking about how you can really further bring all of that into your body. And you know, I know you talk a lot about how to use your body as an antenna. And I'm excited for us to do that work together and see how our different sort of viewpoints of that can really enhance each other, and just be in that space of exploration. I'm just all around getting more and more excited every day. So, and the people that are, you know, feeling drawn and signing up, it's just, I'm excited to share the space with all of these fabulous people who feel called to join us.
Yeah.
So it'll be great.
It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. I'm so super excited. So yeah, thank you so much. That was so juicy. All the information you shared, and
thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited to just share all your wisdom with the I Love Intuition community. So please join us for the Art of Trust experience with Kirsty and I next month in South Lake Tahoe, California. We cannot wait to work with you. It's 3 delicious days of intuition, purpose, energy, nature, art, dance. Yeah. Like, holy crap. I know. It's going to be so cool. And you can go to artoftrust.com to see all the details and register, and we'll see you there. So thank you so much, Kirsten, for being here with us. And thank you, everyone, for watching. So I will see you all soon. Have a magical day. Peace and blessings.
Bye.
Namaste. Bye.